Hey guys, Brianna House here with the Lee County Extension Office. I'm so glad to be back in your classrooms for the month of April. So I hope you guys are enjoying this warm weather that we're getting and that you are excited for this month. I'm pretty excited about this month. Again, it's another one of my great snacks that I like to eat. I even like to eat this with my dinners as well, or lunches sometimes, and I just do it with that. But before we get into what this month is, can you guys remember what last month was? Yes, very good. It was the seeds that we eat. So you guys were able to try the black beans and corn salsa. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That's one of my favorite ones, especially in the summer when you've got it in the refrigerator and it's nice and cool, and then you go ahead and you eat it with some chips. It's really good and refreshing. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. You took that recipe home for your family and you guys were able to share that with them, and then you guys were able to let them try it as well and see how good it was for yourselves. All right, so as we move on to this month, there is one good thing about this. Actually, there's multiple good things about this, but this one is a very fun one, and I really like this one. Sometimes kids don't like it as well, but I hope that you put on your brave faces and be brave taste testers for me this month. So, all right, what we are going to do is we are going to start off with a fun activity. But first, what color is this? Green, very good. All right, so this color relates to what we're going to talk about today, as well as what you guys are going to do. This is going to be part of our game as well. So, green. We're talking about greens, green, or greens, like lettuce, spinach, things like that. My favorite thing is salads, and I like to use spinach a lot for my salads because it's very flavorful and it's very good. So I think that this is a great one for April because we are getting into spring, and it even bounces off of last month because you can plant these as seeds and they turn out like the leafy greens, which I'll open this up here in a little bit. But this is what we're going to talk about. But first, we're going to talk about fast and slow. Can anybody tell me what fast and slow means? Yes, very good. Fast means you go very quickly, and slow means you move at almost a turtle's pace, you could say. So, what color would this coordinate with? Fast. Very good. Yes, because green usually means go, so that would mean fast. How about this color? What color does this coordinate with? Slow. Very good. Yes, it means go slow, right? And how about this one? This one might be a hard one. Stop or don't go. Very good. Very good, guys. I'm excited. So, our game is going to consist of all of these colors. Now, of course, when I show green, that means you go really, really fast at whatever you're doing. Yellow means you go slow. Go slow. And red will mean freeze. Freeze. Stop what you're doing. All right. So, what we're going to do is for this one, you're going to make sure that you stand up, arms out. We're not hitting anybody or anything. You can move around. Now, for this activity, what you're going to do is you are going to be rooted in one spot. So it's like you have roots growing out of your feet into the ground. So you have to stay in the area that you are standing at this point in time. Okay? So say I say run in place. So that means you run in place, but you do not run around the classroom. You stay right where you're at because you have roots that are keeping you in that spot that you're at, okay? Just like we talked about before, when you're growing a garden, we have the roots that go down into the ground. It keeps us rooted, right? So you are rooted to the spot that your feet will be at, all right? So go ahead, stand up if you're sitting, find your spot, make sure nobody can touch you, and your feet have roots growing into the ground, okay? All right, so as we do this, I will tell you what you guys can do, and then I will show you our colors that we have. So remember, if I say run in place, you run in place really, really fast with the green. If I show you the yellow, that means you run slowly in place. Remember, we don't run around, we're rooted to our spot. And then if I show the red, it means we freeze. We don't move, we're right where we're at. Our feet are rooted on the ground, we're not moving, okay? All right, so are we ready? For our first one, we're going to jump, okay? So remember, we're not jumping around the classroom, we're jumping right in the place that we're at, okay? So here we go. Green, jump really, 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 really fast. Fast, 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 fast. And slow. So we've got yellow up, so jump really slow. And freeze. Very good. Good job, guys. All right. Are you ready for the next one? Remember, we're rooted in place. And clap. We're going to clap slowly. Clap slowly. And fast. Clap really, 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 really fast, 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 fast. And freeze. Freeze where you're at, right in your spot. Good job. Good job. Awesome. I love it. Okay. Next activity. Are you ready? Okay, so we're going to go fast, but we're going to do jumping jacks. Remember, you're rooted in place. Fast, fast, fast. Jumping jacks, jumping jacks, jumping jacks. And slow jumping jacks. Slow jumping jacks. We're on yellow now. And freeze. No more. Very good. All right. Okay. Let's see. How about we dance? What color are we? We're slow. Dance really, really slow. Slow, slow, slow. And fast. Dance really, really fast. Right where you're at. Right where you're at. And freeze. All right. Very good. All right. Now, you guys get to decide what you guys are going to do. So I want you to think of something you like to do really, really fast, okay? So I'm going to show you a card, and then I'm going to show you another card. So I'm not going to tell you what we're going to do first, but green, really, really fast. Do something that you like to do fast. Fast, 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 and freeze. Good job. All right. Now, I want you to think of something that you do slowly. Got it in your head? What is something that you do slowly? All right, show me. Slow. We're doing it slow. It's yellow card. Yellow card. And freeze. Very good. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that game. That's a fun game that I like to do as well. And it's also a fun game that if your teacher would like to continue that, you guys can add different activities, things like that. All right, now what you can do is you can head back to your seats. And once you're back in your seats, I want you to breathe in, count to 3, In, 1, 2, 3, and out. 2, 3, and in, 2, 3, and out. 2, 3, and in, 2, 3, and out. 2, 3. All right, very good. Now we've got our good deep breaths and we are ready for our next activity. Okay, so definitely we are talking about baby spinach today. But there's lots of different things in the same area as this. Do you know some other things that are a lot like spinach? Yeah, very good ideas. We've got lettuce, you can have kale, you can have microgreens, you can have all of those. Any of those green things that are in the green aisle that are leafy. So we call them leafy greens. And so anything that has a leaf on it is what you guys will what we'll be talking about today. So, but the funny thing is we had our activity where we did our fast, slow, and freeze game, but we have some foods that grow very slowly. And then we have some that grow really, really fast. So some of those that we plant are slow, a lot like tomatoes. They take months and months and months to grow. And then we have some things that take like less time, like even just like a week or two. Usually like once you plant things, especially like microgreens or like spinach or lettuce, you could grow this in like a week to 2 weeks. They grow really, really fast. So as we get into talking about these, what we're going to do is if you go to the store and you're picking out leafy greens, say spinach or lettuce to use as a salad, one of my favorite things with dinner or lunch, I even eat them by themselves sometimes. Like that's all I eat because I add lots of things to it. You can add many things to it to make it taste good, like cheese, and you can add vegetables, tomatoes, peppers, things like that. You can also add meats like chicken and tuna and steak, things like that you can add to your salad to make it not so blah. So there's very good things in this. But when you go to the store to find these, to actually make something like this, you want to look for any of the greens, microgreens, spinach, lettuce. You want to make sure that it's got a deep green color. I don't know if you can see that. Here, let me open it up and pull out one for you. So it's got a deep green color and it looks really, really good. Sometimes lettuce is lighter than this, and that's okay. What you want it to be is you want the leaves to be crisp. So like when you peel it, like you can hear a crunch. So, and it kind of peels a little bit, it peels easy, but also it has a little resistance as well. Now, what you want is to have thin stems, so something very thin, like that. And you want to avoid leafy greens that are yellow or wilted, like they don't stand up like this. They might like fold over, like if you do it, like they're really wilted, but you want them to look a lot like this. Because that means they're good and they're fresh and they're ready for you to eat. Now, you can store these for 3 to 5 days in a plastic bag with a paper towel in the refrigerator to help keep them fresh and good. Once you get ready to eat them, you want to rinse them under cool water to get all of the bacteria and anything off that we need. And just make sure that the water is clear once you're done rinsing them. And you want to do that right before eating. Now, if you want spinach of your own to grow, usually you can grow them or find them at a farmer's market, or usually really fresh in the stores from May to October. You can find them year round, but they're not as local as if you would get them during the seasons that we have here. Spinach is the leaf of the plant and grows just above the ground. It is part of the amaranth family. And so what it would do is it would kind of look like this. It would come out of the ground looking a lot like this. They'd kind of be all over. They'd look like a little thing. And then you can pick off the leaves. So like if you grow your own and you have them grow up, you can just like, say if you didn't want the stem that long, you could just pick them off and just take the leaf part as you go. Now, California, Texas, New Jersey, and Arizona are the top spinach producing states in the United States. After the video, you and your teacher can go find that out. See where they're at on the map. Pretty cool, huh? And spinach is usually green in color, but you can also find it as purple. So sometimes if you get like the packaged part, you see some purple a lot of times in there, like purple cabbage. It could be purple spinach as well. So if you don't like the green color, try the purple color. It's just the same. It's just a different color. All right. Now, why do we eat leafy greens? Why do we eat baby spinach? Why do we eat lettuce? Why do we eat salads? Why do we try any of that stuff? Why? What does it help us with? Dark leafy greens like kale and spinach provide vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin K, calcium, iron, fiber, and many other nutrients. So you know when we talk about other foods, you might get one or two that maybe kind of come about as far as what they have, but that's a long list of ways that it is healthy for our bodies. Now, if you get the microgreens, the little ones that look like little kind of like clovers or alfalfa kind of sticking up, those have the same amount or more nutrients than microgreens. So, or than these regular leafy greens. Microgreens are small. They're just a small version of this. Now, calcium helps keep our bones strong. So we are good and we are strong and we don't break our bones. Iron helps our blood transport the oxygen we breathe. So when you breathe in and out, you breathe that in that oxygen, and then your body carries it to the rest of your blood carries it to the rest of your body because your whole body needs your oxygen. As well as vitamin K is good for our hearts. So we have strong hearts. And then vitamin C, of course, remember that's our defense shield. It helps our skin and it helps our bodies fight off the illness. So it's our defense shield. And then vitamin A is important for our eyesight and keeps our skin healthy as well. So remember our super goggles. We got our super goggles. And then fiber is good for our digestive system and our hearts. So they're good for our digestive system to help keep us on track. And then helps our heart as well stay strong and healthy. All right. So now as we get into the next area of this, we are ready for our taste testing. But before that, we've got a few things to do. So this is what you guys are going to try. You guys have your bag of spinach that you can all try a leaf. You guys each get your own leaf, and you guys will be able to do that. But first, we've got our rules that we've got to go over, remember? Can anybody remind me what our rules are? Yes, very good. So we have to be brave taste testers. We don't say yuck. We're in the no yuck zone, remember? If we don't like it, we get up and quietly spit it out and then take a drink. And then, of course, we have to go wash our hands first. So teachers, you can pause the video now, let them go wash their hands or sanitize them, and then come back to your seats. All right, welcome back. We are getting ready for our taste test. We are now in the no yuck zone. You probably have your leaf right here. So what we're going to do is definitely, what does it look like? What color? Yeah, it's green. It looks bright. Yeah, how does it feel? It feels really soft and smooth. Can feel a few little lumps. Now those are the veins of the leaf, which you can see in there, and that's okay. That's how the leaf gets its nutrients and stuff from the plant as it grows. Does it smell? Kind of smells like outside, actually. Kind of smells pretty good. Now, this is the best one to try because spinach is very flavorful. A lot of times you get the lettuce and it doesn't taste like much. It's kind of bland. There's no flavor to it. Now, spinach I really like because it's flavorful. You get a nice flavorful taste to it. I'm not going to give it away. I want you guys to be able to taste it. But I also want you to listen as you taste it. And what does it sound like as you're chewing? Is it crunchy? Do you not hear anything? And then what does it taste like? So on the count of 3, we'll all taste it at the same time. 1, 2, 3. So flavorful. I get a little bit of crunch. Yeah, it's not bad at all. So if you need to spit it out, go ahead. You can go to the trash can very quietly, spit it out quietly, take a drink if you need to, and then come back to your thing. And then we will do our voting. So remember, up is good, side is, it was okay, down is, I really don't like it at all. But remember, you need to try it at least 7 times before you know if you like it or not. So on the count of 3, I want you to hold up your finger that you like. 1, 2, 3. Very good. I like it. It's okay. There are many different people who like it, people who don't, people who might try it again, and that's okay. I am so glad that you guys were brave taste testers today as we finish this off. So, and as we finish off, I hope you guys enjoy your baby spinach that you guys were able to try. Definitely, it's better with multiple things. As I said, you can add more to it later. You can add that cheese, you can add that meat, you can add all of that good stuff to it. So in your folders, when you go home, you guys will have your family newsletter, you will have the fact sheet, you will have a coloring sheet, and you will have your bingo. Reminder to bring your bingo back, because if you bring your bingo back, you will get a surprise at the end of the year, which is actually next month, which is the last time I will get to see you guys. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and a great April, and you guys are able to get out and enjoy that sunshine and able to try some of that spinach. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Bye.